It was another scorching hot day in the desert. Sam was feeling restless, stuck at home with nothing to do. They started daydreaming about all the adventures they could have exploring the vast open desert. Little did Sam know, this day would bring more excitement than any daydream ever could. From afar, I spotted some movement on the sand dunes. As I looked closer, I realized it was my neighbors Amy, Jake, and Zoe laughing and sliding down the dunes. It seemed they had the same idea I did to get out of the house and have some desert fun. When we caught up to them, I was surprised to find Amy's dune buggy had crashed into a sand hill. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the buggy wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. As we started cleaning up, I noticed some interesting items had spilled out of the packages. It looked like our day just got even more intriguing. We raced over to see what all the commotion was about. Inside the crate, we discovered tools, parts, and recipes for all sorts of gadgets and contraptions. It seemed the deliver was meant for the science expo in town. With some scavenged parts and teamwork, maybe we could build something to get a closer look. After some trial and error, we'd constructed a sand sailing device out of an old door and pieces of the broken buggy. The wind was perfect. It was time for a test ride. I strapped myself in, said a little prayer, and pushed off down the dune. The sail caught the wind, and before I knew it, I was flying across the sand. The sand sailing was a huge success. Amy, Jake, and Zoe joined me on their own boards. We spent the rest of the afternoon racing across the dunes, jumping waves of sand and exploring new areas of the desert. The laughter and cheers could be heard for miles. As the sun started to set, we gathered dried branches and twigs to make a campfire. Over sandwiches and s'mores, we shared stories and plans for building onto our designs. The desert air was growing chilly, but nestled by the fire we were keeping warm and generating even more fun ideas for tomorrow's adventures. Who knew what else we could discover out here in our backyard wilderness before having to head home?